is know where your shutoff valve is. We strongly recommend everyone, even way in advance of this, we always recommend people, know where the shutoff valve is. That's one of the first things we do at Radiant. We get to someone's house is we'll ask them.
Even if my pipes are frozen, I should still go turn off my valve?
If your pipes are all frozen throughout the house, then yeah, I would definitely get it turned off.
Where can I find it? Where would people normally find the shutoff valve?
And I want to be clear about that, because if your pipes aren't frozen, if you still have some movement, if there's still some movement, then don't turn it off. You want to hope that movement keeps going. But if you have zero movement and your home is totally frozen, then you have to make that call and decide whether or not you want to risk the lines freezing and breaking, or just get that water shut off and waiting for it to thaw properly. Because if you have the valve turned on and the lines everything is solid frozen, there's no water trickling, no movement whatsoever, when it does thaw out, something bad can happen. So what we're recommending people is to know where that valve is and have quick access to it. That way they can turn it on or off as they feel is going to be appropriate, given the circumstances. And that's going to be out by the street. Typically, in most cases, it's going to be out towards the street, not in the street, but it'll be on the homeowner's side of the sidewalk, and it's going to be in oftentimes a large round container with a metal lid on top of it. And I want to really reiterate that is not the homeowner shutoff valve. That is actually the city's valve. But that gives you an idea of what direction to go. So that's where the city valve is, and then your valve is going to be right directly in front of that, going towards your house. Will be your valve. There's going to be a little electronic metering device in there, and because we don't go outside, we don't read our own meter, so the city reads it electronically from that point, and that's where they have the electronic metering or a reading device. So that is the city's property, but yours is right opposite that. So your valve is going to be right directly in front of that valve, right in front of that, going towards your house. So there's the street, the sidewalk, the city's valve. Yours is in front of that, and then you have your line going to the house from there. But what happened is so many people, their valve is covered over. They plant grass over it, or they plant a tree or bushes or something, or just dirt. It's covered up because everyone thinks that metal plate is their shutoff valve, but in fact it isn't. It's the city's.